Alright, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 starts at $1,000. It has a 60 Hertz display. Now this phone here, the Nubia Red Magic 5S. Let's take a look at it. If I go to the settings, if I go to display, and if I go into my screen refresh rate, I can switch between 60, 90, and 144 Hertz. And also this is 1080p. But the thing is, this phone only starts at $579. So let's dive in, unbox it, and see if the feature set makes it a better buy than the $1,000 Samsung Galaxy Note 20 or even the Note 20 Ultra, which is $1,300. Okay, again, 60, 90, 144. That's crazy. And the phone does have some really nice customization options. Look at this always on display examples. I have this one here. That's a live always on display. Never seen that before. And if I go inside over here, okay, tap on this one, look at that. That's a beautiful always on display. No question about it. All right, let's dive in. Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video what we're going to do is we are going to be unboxing the Nubia Red Magic 5S smartphone. Now as you know, this is a powerful gaming smartphone with 144 Hertz display refresh rate. So let's dive in and get started. And of course, I will give you my impressions of the phone and give you a high level overview of what's happening here. So here's the box, and I do like the stuff that's going on the front over here. Let's lift up the box, and that's what we have on the inside. Here's the Red Magic smartphone. As you can see, it does have an optical in-display fingerprint sensor. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put it here for 1 second. I do want to see what's in the box. So what you can do is you can lift this entire compartment, okay? And in here we have a bunch of boxes. So let's see what we have in here. So in that small box, we get a nice little USB Type-C charging cable. This phone is capable of 55 watts, super fast charging. Let's see what's in the other box. So in the other box, we do have the 55 watt power brick. And of course, in this one, we simply have a bunch of user guides. So you do get everything you need in the box to get you started. Now let's divert our attention to the actual smartphone and see what's happening. Let me give you a tour around the actual device. Now let me quickly mention, in that black box you get a user guide, and also you do get a nice plastic clear case to protect your phone right away. Alright, so there's the phone right there, and as you can see, it is in fact a very good looking phone from the rear. I do like the matte finish, non-shiny finish on the back. So let's come closer. We do have a triple camera system. Now this one right here is a 2 megapixel macro camera for super close-up shots. This one here is a 64 megapixel main camera, and this one here is an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. So we have 3 cameras. We do have a flash on the top. Now here, this is actually going to light up, and you will be able to customize the way it lights up. So we're going to take a look at that when we're in the software. Now we do have some interesting things going on over on the side. Now here we have a special connector. You can connect gaming accessories to this smartphone to make your gaming experience much better, okay? And then right over here we have something really special again. This is a fan, okay? We have a fan on this side, and then we have a fan on the other side. Just like a gaming PC, this is an intake fan. So it takes in the cold air from the outside, and then it releases the hot air from here, making sure the phone remains nice and cool during heavy gaming. And then we have a special dedicated button here. Now this button has some software effects. When you flip it on, the phone transforms from a software perspective and activates all kinds of gaming options. I'm going to show that to you in a second as well. And of course, then we have the power button, the volume rocker, and we do have the shoulder button. So we have button number 1 and button number 2. And again, these can be used as triggers when you're playing a game. So that's fantastic. So that's the actual tour around the device. Let's look at the bottom. I forgot about that. So we have the speaker here. Now this does have 2 speakers. So one speaker is going to be at the bottom. The other one is going to be on the top in the earpiece. And then we have the USB Type-C, the SIM card tray. And on the top, we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And of course, there's a microphone. All right. And that's it. On this side, we looked at this side, and we looked at this side. All right. So the phone looks absolutely stunning. There's no question about that. Let's turn it on and see what's happening on the software side and look at that RGB lighting. All right, so here we have the phone. I'm gonna start the setup process, but I do wanna let you know real quick, this is a 6.65 inch display. It's got 144 Hertz display refresh rate, and the screen resolution is 1080 by 2340. So it certainly is an above average display. And of course it does have Snapdragon 865 processor, and if you get the 256 gigabyte model, which is this one, you get 12 gigabytes of RAM. So let's connect to a Wi-Fi right over here. Okay, tap on that. I'm going to dump in my password. And I do want to let you know, if you look at the top corner, it shows you that it's currently running at 90 Hertz. So you have the option to switch between 90, 144 if you so desire. Checking for some updates. Let's do not copy anything. Set up a brand new fresh device. Should be fairly quick, the initial setup process. Okay, checking information. Log into my Google account. All right, so the Google services. Let's accept everything here. All right, I use them all the time. And let's pick up a PIN number. All right, tap on confirm. And now it's going to ask me to unlock with a fingerprint. So I'm going to tap on next. Okay, and it wants me to touch the actual sensor. Now it's saying touch it on the back of your phone, but this phone was sent to me directly from Red Magic, so it is running some pre-release software. So here's where the actual fingerprint is. Okay, so you tap on it. That's an optical in-display fingerprint sensor. All right, and fingerprint has been added. That was a fairly quick process, and it read the fingerprint very accurately. So I'm going to tap on next, and we should be good to go. We should get dumped into the actual home screen. Let's agree to the voice assistant. All right, that's good. Tap on next. Anything else? Not right now. We can make some changes, but I'm going to say no thanks. We're going to be dumped into the actual home screen. Let's just say allow to anything that it says. All right, so that's the home screen, and that's the usual Nubia look. Let's dive in. All right, so the very first thing I want to talk about, I'm going to go to the settings real quick. Okay, so this is a 144 Hertz display refresh rate phone. So if I go into my display, all right, and then if I go to screen refresh rate, I tap on it, and as you can see, I can switch between 60 Hertz, 90 Hertz, and 144 Hertz refresh rate. And I do have the status bar display option. So if I disable this, it kills that little indicator on the top next to the clock. If I enable it, it shows it. So look at that. Okay, 144, 90, 60. It is giving me a quick warning letting me know that it's going to increase power consumption, so the battery may die quickly, but the battery is huge. It's 4,500 milliamp hours, so it's not a huge deal, but 90 Hertz itself looks pretty good as well. So certainly this option here leads this phone ahead of the pack, especially when it comes to gaming smartphones. It does have a night dark mode, as you can see. Okay, so that's great. Gets applied system-wide, no problem. All right, so the software is pretty good and snappy, even though it's a pre-production unit, but it's nice, smooth, and fast, as is expected because it is running one of the latest processors. All right, and then I'm just gonna flip that magic switch. Let's see what happens. There we go. So the gaming mode gets activated, and I go to my dedicated game space. It says here it gives you a console-like gaming experience. I swipe over, smart game acceleration. I'm gonna tap on start, and look at that. We get dumped into our gaming area. Now I can swipe out, and that's gonna bring in my my options here. So all my games will end up appearing right here in this console-like area. I can access my cooling fans right from here. I can turn them on or off. Okay, so that's gonna keep the phone nice and cold. And when I pull this in, you'll notice that I can change the brightness. I can turn on and off the fans again. Okay, as you can see, there's even a button here. Now that means they're working. And I can switch between 144, 60, and 90 Hertz. And I can do so much more. This 4D shock feature gives you haptic feedback when you're playing games to make it a more realistic option. Gives you GPU and CPU information. What are the current clock speeds on the top, the network, and you can also change the shoulder triggers that are on the top here and modify them. Okay, you tap on this, goes back to the game space. So that is the actual game space. Tap on this button, get a list of the games, look at that nice cool animation. And when I do have a game, I can just launch the game, okay? And I can play the game right through here. As I'm playing the game, I still have access to that menu on the side, so I can make changes on the fly. So let's play this game real quick, see how well it looks, okay? No thanks, let's tap on this one. All right, so the game is loading up. Take a look at how quick it is to load up. You know, that was instantaneous. Some other smartphones with a lower processor take a while. This is ready to go. It's super clean. It's got the highest graphical settings, all right? No lag, no stutter. So let's do this. Let's do some nitros here. All right. Do some drifting right here. Right here. Let's go this way. All right. There we go. Plays like a champion, no question about it. And of course plays at a high refresh rate so it looks much better. Alright, when I'm done with the game, I just pull this up and just tap on game space. It takes me back to my game space. Fantastic, alright? List view, the cool view. Nice animations all over the place. Let's go back to the regular phone and look at all the other features. Now in the settings, we also have access to always on display options. Just want to show it to you real quick. If you tap on it, you have a bunch of options. These are the preset options, and you can do some custom options if you want by yourself. But these are the pre-built options. This one, for example, if you tap on it, it's going to expand and give you all the clock options. If I go out and if I want something like this, time related, it's going to give me various time options such as this one. These are the always on displays, and of course this is animated right over here. And let's go over here, look at this one. Okay, tap on that one, look at that. That's a beautiful always on display. All right, so those are the always on display options. We have so many, so they're categorized here. When you click it, it expands further and gives you all these nice things. All right, so on the phone we also have a lamp in the back that you can change. So in the settings, we do have a lot of customization options. You know, this is the AI for the gaming. That's the cooling fan option. So you can, from here, you can make adjustments to your cooling fan for the phone. All right. And then if you go inside here to more features, we have a bunch of options, but this one is the most important, the Red Magic symbol lamp. So if I tap on this one, it allows me to activate this Red Magic symbol lamp, okay? And that's this one on at the back here. As you can see right now, it is going on and off. Now this one does not light up, okay? So that's the lamp that just goes on and off. It's right now breathing. I do have the option to just keep it steady up, okay? And that's it. That's the back light over here. Right now it is lighted, as you can see, or you can go for the breathing mode. So that's one of the options on this phone as well that gives it that customizable nature. And you know, we have split screen, picture in picture, super snap and all that stuff. But everything else is regular Android, but it does have some specific features that I talked about. Always on display, the cooling fan, and of course the gaming option on the side over here. So it is a powerful phone at $579. There's no question about that. And honestly, if you're in the market and you're looking for a smartphone, a gaming smartphone specifically with a powerful processor, great display, and of course you're looking at your money and you only want to spend $500, $600, this is an amazing phone to go. It is also going to get Android 11 very soon, according to the company. All right, look at all these customizable options over here. Not bad at all, especially liking this one. Okay, so that's the Nubia Red Magic 5G. Starts at $579. The links to the phone are all going to be down below. You can go check it out on their website. You can pre-order this phone right now. It is also being shipped to the United States. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. And for now, guys, have a fantastic day.